Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, welcome to Fractal Bitcoin. I'm Chris. This is your daily Bitcoin news video. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and follow the channel and everything. Let's get to the quick 10-second Bitcoin price update. Okay, the price right now is right around $43,000. Well, today's Monday, and over the weekend, it kind of hung around in the 42,000s. It did dip down into the 41,000s. But keep in mind, between 40,000 and 42,000 approximately, we have a lot of support there from history. So going below that range is unlikely. It could happen. It wouldn't be the end of the world either, because don't forget, for the next 18 months at least, or around the next 18 months, we're going to be in a bull run. So let's get to the news. Breaking news, Bitcoiners bully Vanguard into custodying their Bitcoin for them. Okay, well, this is so annoying. This is about the ETF that just was approved by the SEC. Vanguard is not offering an ETF, and then Vanguard also told their customers they weren't even going to let their customers buy into the other Bitcoin ETFs because they didn't agree with Bitcoin philosophically. A lot of Bitcoiners got upset. And I think I mentioned at the end of last week, probably by Monday, Vanguard's going to flip-flop, and then they're going to say, okay, we'll do it. But what a stupid article title, Bitcoiners bully Vanguard. Hello, Bitcoiners are the customers, and the customers want something. So why doesn't the company offer it when that's the business they're in, right? It's pretty stupid. All right, this was a cool little meme here. This is Tim. He says, yep, I have friends who will agree with me that all government is corrupt and then the next minute defend their favorite politicians. And you can see the meme here is people walking off a cliff while they're looking at their phones and watching a TV monitor. And the meme says, stupidity is knowing the truth, seeing the truth, but still believing the lies. And that's actually a quote from Richard Feynman, the famous physicist. Yeah, right. I mean, how many people, we all know the government's corrupt, but we're not doing anything about it. It's kind of frustrating. All right, let's move on to this. This is a video. Farouk here says, when I listened to this episode of Joe Rogan with Andreas Antonopoulos in 2016, it made sense because I was new to Bitcoin. But now in 2024, we can all see that Andreas was 100% right. This is exactly what's happening in our society right now. So let's watch this video. This is very insightful.
The problem is we are going to a digital currency society where cash will be gradually eradicated, either through non-use or a lot of countries and a lot of governments are trying to actively ban it. So they're putting limits on how much you can use cash, say, $1,000, and if it's more than $1,000, using cash is illegal. When we go to this society, we have to really think about the implications. Do we want a society in which our digital money is under complete surveillance and complete control, where if you go to the wrong protest, or if you support the wrong political campaign, or if you make a payment to the wrong person or receive money from the wrong person, suddenly your money disappears. It's no longer yours anymore. It's frozen, it's seized, it's gone. And someone has control of that. Corporations, banks, governments, and in most cases, there is no difference between corporation, bank, and government, right? And so that's one scenario. And the other scenario is one in which individuals control their money. And it is digital money, but it's digital cash like Bitcoin, where you can pay an individual from one person to another, just like I can with cash today, without any other party getting involved. What really strikes me as amazing is that we've gotten used to this idea so quickly, which is that we no longer pay people. We no longer pay people directly. The less we use cash, the more we pay people through a corporation, right? So from tipping your valet to tipping your taxi driver to tipping wherever, tipping is pretty much the last remaining part of our society where cash is used to pay from one person who is not an incorporated entity to another person who is not an incorporated entity. Everything else you have to pay through a corporation, whether it's a bank, right? Whether it's Venmo, whether it's PayPal, whether it's any of those things. And we've gradually gotten used to this environment where we can't pay another person unless there's a corporation involved. And that's astonishing to me. And as cash disappears, that then becomes a final fact. that every single payment in your life will be from you to a corporation.
And that corporation takes a piece of that, every single thing.
And not just that, it doesn't just take a piece, it also controls and surveils and monitors your use. And if you violate the terms and conditions, you are destitute.
Wow.
So the issue is not what we have today versus the digital currency of the future or Bitcoin or whatever. It's both futures are digital currency, and in both futures, cash will no longer exist. That is inevitable. We are going down that road, and now we have to choose. Do we go to the digital cashless society of corporate control over money with the complete and total merging of corporate and state money, where instead of having separation of state and money, you have the merging of state and money and corporation and money, where your money is branded money? You have Chase dollars. You have Goldman Sachs dollars. You have Coca-Cola dollars, right? You have money that is controlled by a corporation. Or do we go down the other future, where we have money that is basically an internet protocol that is completely global, that any person can pay any person. They meet in the streets without any corporations getting involved, just from me to you, digital cash. And that's really it's a less optimistic view, because I'm fully aware of what the other future is, and it's already playing out. And it is.
Yeah, so I don't even feel like I need to comment on that. That was so much facts right there that, wow. So if you need to watch that again, please do. But yeah, the CBDCs are totally a horrible idea. The governments are going to take advantage of us with it. They're going to control us with it. And Bitcoin solves that, right? Totally. So, all right, this is a cool meme here. Free thinkers. This is like a meme of David and Goliath. And David are the free thinkers. And he's throwing a stone, which is a memes, at Goliath, who's $1 trillion propaganda machine. And this is, it's so funny that this is actually true. This is how we're taking down this $1 trillion propaganda machine, is with memes and stuff. It's really quite funny. Here's a cool clip. We got to watch this from Michael Saylor. Ever try to carry a gold bar through an airport?
You ever try to carry a gold bar through an airport?
Very heavy.
Try it next time. They won't let you through, right? In fact, if you tried to carry $100,000 of gold through an airport, not only would you not get through, but the assumption would be you're a criminal, you stole the gold, and they would just take it and keep it without a court order. Now, try to carry $100,000 of cash through the airport. You ever try that? You can put it in a bag, and as you're walking through the x-ray machine, just nonchalantly say to the officer, yeah, I'm carrying $100,000 of money onto the airplane. You won't get through. Now, not only will you not get through, they'll just take your money. They'll just take it, and the assumption will be you stole it, okay? So cash is a unit of control. Now, put $100,000 in a bank and try to wire it to someone, or just take it out, and they're going to ask you why. Tell them it's none of their business. Try to send it to someone privately, to a numbered Swiss bank account, right? See how that works. That won't work. That's a system of control. Bitcoin is the one network you can't control. Nobody can control Bitcoin. So if you're insecure about being able to own your own money, do you own it? And can you actually use it without asking somebody's permission? Then the solution is not gold. It's not silver coins. It's not stacks of cash. It's not money in a bank in the U.S. It's certainly not money in a bank in Lebanon, Argentina, anywhere in Africa. The one network that you have that gives you a decent chance of owning your own money and then being able to spend it the way you want is Bitcoin. You ever try to carry a gold?
Yes. Wow. Michael Saylor speaking the facts again. Wow. Bitcoin's awesome. And it's so funny. People don't realize it, but when they realize it, their eyes start glowing, right? They get it. So I'm going to post a link to this. This is Dave Portnoy. You just have to watch this video. But what I want to tell you is you have to custody your own Bitcoin, and you have to keep it on a hardware wallet that you own. And yeah, that's basically it. Because it's not good what he went through. And also Nostr. Remember, Nostr is the only social media platform that won't censor or shadow ban you for expressing a political opinion this election season, or any opinion ever, because that's not how Nostr works. So anyway, if you're not on Nostr, get on Nostr. I'll link this is a cool video too. I'll link to that. But check out our website, fractalbitcoin.com, and join our locals community. And I will see you with another Bitcoin news update tomorrow. See ya.